What is up? I didn't put a picture here, but that's okay. Welcome back to Let's Talk MMA. No rhyme intended. As always, I'm Colby,
I'm Brody.
and this is a new one. We're going live for you guys, so we're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna go live, hang out for a little bit, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. See who hangs out. We'll talk some MMA, and then we'll post the VOD later. Um, Little hiccup in schedule this week happens. So real
My bad.
quick, all good. Real quick. We're going to go over our bets from last week. I was so close, man, and there was a couple that you didn't even see. No one asked for them. That was so close, but Smith ended up getting the sub instead of the KO. Screwed me out. 1 unit would have paid out. What was it? 88 units back, something crazy like that. It was really high, 90
Yeah.
units. Um, Lock of the week. I'm not going to sit here and cry about it, but I will say Steven Asplund, I didn't see him get knocked down 2, 3 times that fight. I didn't see him slowing way down. I fully thought he won that fight. I picked,
He got back to his feet too quick.
yeah, his grappling was very surprising. Like his get up game. People thought, me included, once he got down, he'd be stuck there, but he wasn't. I really think he won that fight. I'm trying to think of any like screw jobs. I don't think Charles Johnson won that fight, and I had picked Charles Johnson. Don't think he won that fight. So from the top, real quick, Hughes did not get the decision. Smith did not get the decision. That was not light work. Beatrice did get the sub. Sosa did not get the KO. Sousa did get the KO, very last second. So we were close on that one. No Smith KO, no Sosa KO. Oral by got the decision, right? Yeah, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Aspa money line should have hit, man. Rahiki did get the KO by essentially doctor stoppage, corner stoppage. He broke Hardwick's jaw and locked the
That
week
was crazy.
Asplin. That was crazy, man. Yeah, he was said that we were like, I
Ah,
think he has a broken jaw.
ah.
And then he comes out, he's like, yep, I got a broken jaw.
That
Tough
was
son of a
crazy.
bitch though. You did better than me last week.
We did. We did end up hitting something on my side. The one of the sure things hit.
Yep.
The all to end by decision parlay paid off.
Yep. Easy money.
We almost hit a mid sweat, but Lemos could not get the decision. I think it was fairly called. I had Jillian winning that fight.
Yeah.
Uh, the Hail Marys didn't come in whatsoever. Rendon was terrible.
That
I
was
was wrong completely,
bad.
Bobia. She's not a female Buchecha. She's better than Buchecha. She might be something in this division. She could be top 15 easily if she keeps fighting like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Silva sub didn't come through, but I still think he won that fight. He fought hard. I don't remember Johnson doing much as I remember Silva doing. Silva, I feel like, was doing everything that fight. But Sam Hughes didn't come through. The prop
Nope.
block did come through the week. Smith and round three. That did pay off. Thank you, Smith. But also, why couldn't you get the KO?
I know,
I
man.
had
That
another
I
parlay.
jumped out of my skin. I was so happy that if oh, why'd we disconnect here? Reconnection successful. Let me make sure we're still live here. Test. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. First time teams, big man teams. First time streaming. I think we're good.
Are we?
Trying to tell. Trying to check on my phone.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good?
We're good.
Alright, cool. So we have this theory in my household where if you stand up before a fight's officially waved off, bad juju. And I 100% believe it started at UFC 300 in the first round of Charles Oliveira versus Armin Tsarukyan. Charles Oliveira, I don't know if he had the back take in that round or if it was the Darce, but he had such a tight choke locked in. And I stood up and he didn't get it. And it happens again in the second or third round. And I stand up, he sticks his tongue out, and he doesn't get it. And consistently, this has happened. And I see, boom, and I stand up, and my fiance tells me to sit down, and it was already too late because he latched up the friggin' neck. I could not believe it. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. We have quite a few theories, fight night theories, that, you know, you guys hang out long enough, you'll come to learn them. And they seem to be right. They seem to be right most of the time. New dads, or new parents, fighters losing somebody, standing up. So picks weren't terrible last week, but my bets were too close for comfort. Didn't hit.
Broke even on my end.
Anything
Luckily.
else you want to add in for last week, or you want to just get going on this week?
Let's just get going to this week.
All right, so we're gonna watch the weigh-ins together, fight by fight. They're not in order, so I'm just gonna have to scrub through here. I got timestamps though. We'll go fight by fight, and then we'll talk some bets. And at the end, we'll show you guys the bets that we're gonna share. YouTube is not receiving what? I don't know. This is being weird. I think we're still good though. I've never gone live on YouTube, so sorry if there's any hiccups, guys. So we got the weigh-ins. All right, so I haven't seen the weigh-ins yet, but I do know that what was her name here? I'm blanking. Luana Carolina missed weight by 8 pounds, and they still agreed to fight, and then they called the fight off anyways. The commission wouldn't let it happen. 8 pounds is unprofessional. That's what we'll say. We'll call it unprofessional. You're supposed to be the best in the fucking world. So, new first fight of the night is going to be Chanel Dyer going up against Ravina Oliveira. I'm not betting this fight, just letting you guys know now. My official prediction was Dyer by decision. Oh, that's the wrong person. She is not fighting him. Sorry, guys. So we got Chanel Dyer going up against, where is she here? Ravina Oliveira. Who needed the curtain, I guess.
Straight ahead, Albina. Back up on the scale, please. Thank you. Straight ahead. 5.
Looks like a hard weight cut for her.
Yeah, it does. So Chantal Dyer, it's her UFC debut. She's coming off a loss, actually, on the Contender Series, where she got dropped quite a few times, flash knockout in that fight. Shows endurance, but you're taking Dyer. Okay, yeah, that's right, actually. I don't know why I was confused there. I'm not betting it, but if you want to, you could do Dyer decision. You could chalk the Dyer KO. I know Brody's waiting to talk here. 91% of you mother lovers going in on Chantal Dyer. I'm not putting money on it. It's 2026. I'm not running.
Why are you guys taking Dyer?
500.
She was dropped 3 times on the Contender Series.
That's crazy.
3 times. She was fighting regional competition, and as soon as she fought somebody good enough, she got dropped 3. Yeah, she's got a good chin. Yes, she's durable. Yes, she's resilient.
Does she have a good chin, though?
I get it.
Because she did get dropped.
I mean, she good recovery, I could say, I guess. She throws nice kicks, good punches, but the chin, if it's touched hard enough, she's gonna go down. And I can see a club in sub. I think it's live. I like Ravina Oliveira here.
I mean, Ravina Oliveira.
She hasn't won one UFC fight.
Sucks.
I understand that.
She is like the
I understand. She hasn't won
of the bottom of the barrel.
I understand, but she was doing good against Stephanie Luciano in the beginning. She was doing good. She has a 100% finish rate in her wins.
In her wins, how many does she have in the UFC?
First, none.
None.
This is probably the first UFC opponent she has a chance of beating.
I could see it. I don't blame you for picking it by any means. I'm I'm not putting money on it.
Chanel Dyer should not be that big of a favorite
No,
coming off
no,
getting
no.
dropped 3 times on the Contender Series and losing on the Contender Series.
Did I miss
Like, I
something?
don't see that.
Did I miss something in the Contender Series? Because why is everybody coming off an L in the UFC right now?
Because Dana liked the fight.
Like I get that, but like, bro, like she was
That's
like a
it.
fucking punching bag in that fight. She didn't even look that good in that fight. She literally, and I say this every single week. You don't want to be known as the tough fighter, where that's all you're known for is being tough. Look at Darren Elkins. Whoop-de-damn-do.
I just don't. I didn't like Dyer. I don't like it because she was dropped, but seeing those weigh-ins, I'm not worried about Ravina Oliveira. I have a little flyer bet on Ravina. Submission prop. It was like a plus 2,200. I think I saw it at.
Yeah.
So I threw a unit on it.
Donation. 1 unit donation, in my opinion. I don't even want to touch it. It's just,
like
it's too. Anything could hit.
Dyer.
Golden rule. Bet not a fist fight. Oh boy, I'm losing you, Brody. He gone. Alrighty.
Oh, we lost Brody. Oh,
He
Brody's back.
He back. Yeah, I don't want to stay on this one too much.
Dyer's not gonna.
I don't blame you on the Flyers, but I hope to God you're not putting this in parlays.
Oh God, no. God, no. No.
Good. I was like,
No.
you know better than that. You know better than that.
This will not be parlayed with. It was parlayed with the first fight before it got canceled.
Also, C. Dufault, I'm not 100% sure if I actually know you or not, but thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. This breakdown is going to get a lot more fun as we move up the card. So let's move up. I don't got a whole lot to say about this. You had Ravina Oliveira by sub, plus 25 on DraftKings.
Yep.
And
it's higher now.
What else did you say? Of course it is.
That's what I had it parlayed with the first fight, but that got canceled. But that's what it's either that happens or I think Dyer wins the decision.
Yeah.
But I don't think Dyer's getting the decision.
Minus 160. I don't even want to touch it. I wouldn't be shocked. Yeah. True. All right. So next on the card, like I said, these are out of order. Oh yeah, we got Shamrock. Where you at? Murphy's. Awadi's right here. First.
Scale. He returns after a 2-year absence in the lightweight division. Abdul Karim Asawadi.
Well, they say.
Absence in the lightweight division. Next to the scale. He returns.
Let me know why everybody hates Shamrock so much. Coming in at 156. Like, I know his striking sucks, but like people seem to like hate him, and I don't know what I'm missing out on here. I don't pay attention to his personal life, but people like they really don't like him. So we're on opposite ends on this one. I got Shamrock, man. I think that Abdul's kind of wonky striking is gonna benefit Shamrock more than anything. I think Abdul's gonna have too many holes in it. Not all right. Hear me out, because this is gonna sound weird. Holes in his stand-up, as in literal holes from throwing super wide and Shamrock being able to get in. I think Shamrock takes his back in the second round, and Abdul won't be able to do anything. On the feet, it's Abdul's world. On the ground, Shamrock's a fucking shark. And I think he's going to show out. I think he's got something to prove coming off that loss. I mean, he lost to, I'm blanking on his name right now.
Narulo Aliev.
Narulo Aliev. That's not a terrible loss. Narulo's good. Went to decision.
He's good, but you know who hits harder than him?
Who? Abdul.
Al Swahadi.
2-year layoff.
the amount of times Shamrock was getting touched in that fight,
Shamrock's gonna get pieced up.
If-
He will. He's tough though.
yeah, he
He's not
can
gonna
get
get knocked
pieced up.
out.
I think he does.
I don't think he does.
Also, how he has 8 KO wins, and how Aliev was just touching Shamrock whenever he wanted to.
Do you think that Abdul is a more accurate striker than Aliev?
No, but I just think 1 or 2 powerful punches will connect and find the
See,
chin with all
that's-
the open holes that he
that's-
leaves.
Can't hear you guys. What? Really? Hold on. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. What does that even mean? Can you pull us up on your phone, see if you can hear us now?
Yeah, I can't hear us.
You can't hear us?
Yeah, no.
Huh.
Hang on, let me try. Think 1 or 2 powerful. Just refresh the stream. They just got to refresh it.
Oh. Yeah, just refresh.
I just did it and it worked.
He going to bed, he said. All right, all right, all right. I don't blame you guys for thinking that. I can't hate it. I'm not going super duper heavy on this fight. The heavier I go, the more 50-50 I would go, you know, like insurance bets. 66% of people coming in on Shamrock. Shamrock was a straight underdog yesterday. He's an actual favorite now. He's a little bit higher on Fanatics. At like a minus 135 now. I can hear now. I left and came back. Cool. Thank you. I don't know.
Here's the thing,
I feel like an outlier on this pick. But I think Al Sawadi, I think
all Sawadi's losses are KOs.
I think he's too. Then maybe Shamrock fucking knocks him out. But I think Shamrock wins his fight.
I think he's got pillow hands.
I think Abdul's too reckless. I'm not saying Shamrock knocks him out. That was a joke. But I think Shamrock gets him down and gets his back. I don't know why I'm so confident in this. I really think he gets it done. I don't know if it's an anti-Abdul pick, but I don't really hate Abdul. But people are agreeing with me because there's more money going in on Shem.
Yeah, I'm sticking on the Al Swahadi side. I don't know. I feel like that reckless power.
Also,
if it finds
plus
Shem's chin, he's
550.
going down. I feel it.
I don't think he knocks him out. Doesn't Shem train with Patty?
Yeah.
He's not getting knocked out. He's a fucking scouser.
He's not a scouser.
He hangs with the scousers.
This fight to not go to round 3 should be good because either Abdul gets the knockout in round 1 or Shamrock probably subs him in the second.
No, yeah. Let's see what fight to not go distance is. Fight to go distance. Yeah. Oh. Close. I bet you Shamrock.
No round 3 plus.
No, I'm kidding.
It's money.
On DraftKings?
Yep. Round props. Keep going.
Oh, damn. There you go. A little sneaky one. Leaves you with 5 less minutes, but... Not terrible, not terrible. We both think it ends inside the distance, so... And you were asking me last night, and I said I feel like I see Shamrock getting the sub in the second round. I know I'm probably wrong here. I'm not stupid. I think he gets it done, man. I don't know. We'll see. Let me see what the second round is. Sorry, I'm not used to DraftKings. I'm always on Fanatics. Where is...
What are you looking for?
Oh, do I have to SGP it on here? So what do you... I mean, Shamrock round 2 sub.
Shamrock round 3? Round 2?
Shamrock sub round 2 plus 900. Alright. You got the KO plus 550. You get in round
KO round
plus
one,
1100, 2 plus
1100.
1600. I don't think either of them finish each other in the first round. I think this fight goes to the second round. I think it goes to and ends in the second round.
I hope so.
We'll see. All right, let's move on up. We got Louis Sutherland versus Brando. Where you at, big boy? I'm excited for this one because we were talking about this earlier, and we're pretty sure that Louis Sutherland, let me check. I think he landed one significant strike in his last fight against Walter Walker. And that one strike was a leg kick, and it broke his leg. So if that's the case, if that's really the case, I mean, the fight was only a minute 24 seconds. Let me see if I can find some round by round stats here. And Sutherland. And oh, here we go. Total strikes landed 3. He landed 3 strikes and managed to break the leg of Walter Walker. So I don't know if there was some injury beforehand. Well, we'll talk about this in a minute. Let's watch the lands.
Heavyweight division from Tottenham, London, Louis
Big boy.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw what he looked like in the regional division, but he did not look like this. He was very clearly on steroids. Going up against Brando. Parachute.
The heavyweight division, he is running a 100% finish rate.
I'm in 264, 100% finish rate.
64, 264.
260
Looking ready.
pounds.
Yeah, looking very ready. So let me pull that up real quick. I'm on the Parachich KO here, but I did start to kind of what happened here? I did start to kind of second guess it a little bit when Brody mentioned that to me earlier, and I was like, damn, I do think he landed 1 to 3 strikes, and I do think he broke his leg with that leg kick, so that absolutely could be a factor in this one. Did I miss a fight? At least oh, hold on, I had it in the wrong order. I changed it from
Oh,
what's
we're already on this
posted.
one.
Yeah, we're already on this one, so we'll go back after. So Brando, I got the Brando KO. I don't know if it comes in the first round though. I don't really know a lot about Louis. Like I've seen a couple of his regional fights, but there wasn't a whole lot of tape on him in the UFC, and it's hard to base a UFC performance based off of regional fights because it's such a gap in competition. Brando has just been running one, which I do have on a couple of bets, just as like long shots. I love me some 3-leg round 1 KO bets. Plus 200 versus the KO at plus 100 as is. Plus 400 for round 2, round 3 plus 1,000. I think this fight goes to a decision. You get a plus 350. Brando decision plus 650. I don't think it goes to a decision.
No, this is ending.
Fight to not go distance. Minus 550. Yeah.
Yeah, this is ending. What's no round 2?
I was just about to check that. It's round props, right? Fight to start
No round
2.
2 plus 130. Oh, that might be something to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
Parlay to something.
Right,
That's a
just-
good
it's
prop.
Fight to end round 1. The same here.
If it
plus
gets out of
130.
round 1, I think it goes the distance.
It could. That's usually how heavyweight fights go. All right, so yeah, we're in the same boat for that one. So let me make sure I got this right. So the next fight should actually be Mario
Pinto.
Pinto versus Felipe Franco. I don't know how the hell Franco's even in the UFC. Go for it. Felipe Franco.
Making his UFC
He looks the
debut.
part, but he's one of those. I can't remember what the
Felipe
organization's called, but same organization like Jailton Almeida fought out of in Brazil,
297 pounds
where
for Felipe Franco.
they find these dudes who look like they should be just world eaters, and they never, ever, ever, ever hold up to what they're supposed to. And I don't know how they manage to get this connection to the UFC and their manager keeps getting them contracts, but clearly there's something going on behind closed doors that we don't know about. He's going up against Mario Pinto, and stop doubting this dude. Stop doubting this dude. On and one. Under half a round. Easy money. 257 for Mario Pinto. Mario Pinto coming in at minus 900. I think he's the biggest favorite on the card. 94% of you guys betting on Mario Pinto on DraftKings. Don't blame you. KO minus 225. KO round 1 plus 110. I think you get a little bit better odds on Fanatics. But that's what should happen. That's what's supposed to happen is the Mario Pinto round 1 KO.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is pretty easy. If you're losing on the Contender Series, you shouldn't be in the same thing with Chanel Dyer. She lost, she shouldn't be here. Same thing with Felipe Franco. If you're getting subbed, rear naked choked by a gym teacher who then went on to lose his next Contender Series fight, you're not that good either. You shouldn't be here. There's so many other contenders and fighters that deserve a spot, and I don't think Felipe Franco is one of them. He couldn't get a win where it counted. He's not going to get a win here against Mario Pinto. Pinto showed off some grappling in his last fight against Deniz. I'm more confident in him. I mean, I feel like everyone's confident in him right now as the giant favorite on the card.
Yeah. Rightfully so.
But
Way
he should
make
get the
way
knockout
more
here.
sense to be
Felipe
this wide than
Franco.
Chanel Dyer.
Yeah, Felipe Franco's got a padded record. It's the second coming of Lucas Almeida here.
Yep. Jailton Almeida.
Jailton Almeida, my bad. Too many Almeidas.
I know.
Too many Almeidas, too many Silvas.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I think this one goes without saying.
yeah, I like Pinto.
Let me see
Pinto
what
KO,
the
Pinto KO round 1.
Pinto KO fucking first exchange. Pinto KO under half a round. Where? Oh, where? Can I find that? On draft. Is it fight parlays? Right here. Mario
What?
Pinto and under half round play. That's it. Plus 275. They're on to us. They're on to us. That's it.
That's
That's a little chalky to be sweating that hard for 2.5 minutes. I'd rather just parlay it. Like the round 1 KO. Gives you an extra 2.5 minutes twice the time.
I think the KO might come round 2. The round 2 KO at plus 450.
Not bad. I don't think Felipe survives that though. Mario Pinto's a real bad man.
True, but he usually takes a minute. He usually takes a round to download information from his opponent.
I don't think he's gonna need to download shit from Franco. I think he's got it all figured out. Franco is literally no threat at all. He just looks big, just like Petrino and Almeida. Like these dudes just look big and they look terrifying, and they're not at all.
Yeah, he's got terrible cardio.
Horrible. So give me the Pinto round 1 KO and maybe a little flyer on the round 2. But I think he gets this done very, 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 very quick. I'm confident in the under half a round. But if I'm parlaying it, I'm just gonna play the plus 110, not get greedy. Moving up. We got Montes. I'm excited for this one. Not that I necessarily think it's going to be a good fight. I just want to see if the theories ring true. So we got Montes. Somewhere in here. He's going up against Antonio Tripoli anyway. Antonio.
Antonio Trucoli.
Great poker player. Fantastic poker player.
85, 185.
Horrible MMA
185,
fighter.
very good at poker. He, if you remember from his previous fights, he's very good at poker. And if you look back to his last fight where he got submitted, he's very good at poker.
Very good at poker.
He's very good at poker. So I think, and I'm not, this isn't breaking news. I'm not the first one to talk about this. I think that he's showing up for poker money. And I think that's why he threw himself into a guillotine against fucking the other Abdul Malik. That blew my mind when he got that submission. I was like, what the fuck do you mean? He's in a front choke guillotine right now. Like, he just handed it to him. And he tapped immediately. He doesn't want to fight. He just wants to show up, get his money, bounce to the casino.
85, 185.
Montas needs the curtain, coming in at 185. Still looking good though, man. Antonio Tricoli, he's good at poker. I'm like afraid to go super heavy on the KO because I'm afraid he puts himself in a submission again so he can hit the poker tables in a half hour instead of having to wait all night. Because you get knocked out, you have to go get concussion check, go to the hospital, da-da-da-da-da-da. You get submitted and tapped, boom, you're out of there. They don't even want you to stay in the arena. They're not even giving you seats. So they'll take your show money, bada bing, fuck off to the casino. It's 20 minutes down the road. Play some poker. If you think it ends like that, which, quick and easy would be a round one Montas sub, which would be sitting at a plus 400. Realistically, should get a KO, round one KO, sitting at a minus 120, pretty much even money. I do not see a path to victory for Tricoli here. Montas is a bad man. 96% of you D-gens agreeing with me.
I'm surprised it's only 96. Trucoli hasn't won a fight at all in the UFC. Like you said, he's a really good poker player. He's got a really good poker face. And I think he puts himself in another gilly like he did his last two fights. So, yeah, back-to-back gillies.
2 in a row. I forgot about
Give me
that.
Montes.
And Montes does have 2 subs. I could see him just
But
not
he got
wanting
he
to
got
get
gillied
hit.
by Trayshawn Gore.
Yeah. There's no coming back from that. That's not a bad loss. That's irreversible. Trayshawn Gore fucking guillotined him. If you're getting guillotined 2 fights in a row and you're a professional fighter, that's fucking jiu-jitsu 101. Like, you need to know how to get out of the guillotine. Fight the hands.
Isn't he like a black belt or something?
Yeah, well, I want to fucking test his black belt. Legitimately, I will happily test your black belt, Tricoli. If you ever see this video, I'll test your black belt. And we'll see how fucking real it is. I guarantee I submit you. I promise I submit you.
Black belt that holds up his pants.
Yeah, I promise I submit you.
Yeah, give me Mantis. Submission, round 1, Gilly.
I like it. Not going super heavy on it, just because it's off of a theory. But 2 in a row, maybe it's more than the theory. Wouldn't be the craziest thing we've seen. No path to victory for Tricoli. 1,000 for the KO, 18 for the sub, 22 for the decision.
Yeah, there's no path at all for him. If this fight goes to decision, Mantis shouldn't be in the UFC.
Plus 650 for it to go to a decision.
That's crazy. Was the no minus 1400?
Yes.
Oh my god, it was.
Yeah. So
Yeah, this goes to
shouldn't-
decision. Mantis needs to be kicked out the UFC.
Agreed. So we already did Sutherland. So moving up, we got Nathaniel Wood. I'm very excited for this fight, man. Nathaniel Wood in his last fight, it was against I keep playing Jose Delgado, looked amazing in the second round and on. Like I became an instant big fan of Nathaniel Wood after that fight. And I know that's just how he fights. Let's watch his weigh-ins first, and we'll get into it. Wood on a 3-fight win streak, coming in at 146. Looking shredded. Shredded. A cup of water would ruin this dude's physique. Coming in against Losine Kita, making his UFC debut. You know, scary man. Look at this guy. He's scary. He's fast. He hits hard. He's a knockout artist. But
Hey, he made weight.
yep. Coming at 146. Nathaniel Wood's been around the block, man. And I keep hearing people say, oh, he got wobbled so bad in this last fight, Delgado was just, and not that Kita couldn't, but Delgado was just hitting the button right behind the ear. He was hitting him in the back of the head a lot. And I remember me and Brody live bet Wood during that fight because he was a huge underdog before, and we were like, oh my god. And it was close, man. It was really close. Nathaniel Wood, I think he gets it done by decision. I think he's able to just kind of tough it out and let his veteran savviness kind of be portrayed. And I think if Kita isn't able to get him out of there in the first round, he's fucked. I think he's completely fucked if he can't get him out of there in the first round. If he does, you know, I won't be surprised. Kita round 1 KO coming back at a plus 350. Kita KO straight coming in at a plus 165. Money line just shifted a little bit on Wood. He went up. Wasn't he
The
just
only
a plus
thing-
190 a minute ago? He went up to a plus 220.
Money's coming in on Kenta.
I guess so. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Wood wins a decision.
Thinking the same damn thing,
Wood's
Brody.
tough, durable. He's willing to enter firefights. He's got good power. 6 significant strikes per minute.
I feel like we
Great
can't-
dirty
he's-
boxing.
How do you bet against him after his last performance? Like he lost the
After
fight.
his last
He
few,
lost to
you really
Delgado,
can't.
but that was like a hell of a performance. That was a hell of a performance. And Kita's making his debut. And
What do you mean he beat Delgado?
Oh, he did win that fight. Sorry, I don't know. I was remembering that wrong. He did win that fight. So crazy comeback in that as a big underdog. He was definitely a bigger underdog than plus 220. I feel like he was like a plus 265 or something if I'm remembering right.
I like Wood in the position. The only thing that worries me, Lonsei Kenta's only loss is when he broke his foot.
He beat himself.
Yeah, but then again, like how much competition, how hard is the competition are you fighting over an octagon? Definitely not UFC
Oh,
level.
Octagon's that like German Tagon, right? That one.
OCTAGON.
Oh, never mind. I don't know if that's the one from Germany I was thinking of. I might have just lost my earbuds too.
Dun dun dun.
No, I can hear you still in one. You're
Uh,
good.
Let me see. Kenta. Was it? Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, Tagon.
Yeah, that's that German one where that big
So, like, how
fucking
good
dude
is
that
the
looks like
competition
Paddy
really
Pimblett
there?
fights. I don't know. Probably not that good. That's why I always say you can't rate regional wins as like the same as a UFC win. We've seen people look it up. what's his fucking name? Dickhead that came in and lost to Mario Batista. He just got knocked out by a 19-year-old in Ryzen. Patchy Mix. Look at Patchy Mix. He was unbeatable in Bellator, and I rate Bellator fighters higher than Octagon fighters. And look at him. He came in, shit the bed, and bounced.
Yeah.
Taking Kita, I don't remember
Yeah.
why, but have to stay with it. Fair enough. Picking him because he's a big black
I like
bad man,
Nathaniel
that's
Wood here.
why. Yeah, Brody loves wood.
Moving
I like
on.
him. I like him by decision. Plus 220. Moving up. We got Mason Jones going up against Axel Sola. Let's see what we got first. Mason Jones. Mason Jones gonna get split the fuck open.
Six-fight win streak. Please welcome Mason Jones.
Oh,
56, 156.
Coming in at 156. Looks good.
Mason, the Dragon Jones. Next to the
Going up, not going up against. Going up against Axel Sola.
He's unbeaten in 12 outings. Please welcome to the scale, Axel Sola.
56, 156.
Undefeated. What the fuck is that on? Is that always there on his chest? What the fuck is that?
is that a third nipple?
Is it? It looks like it. It definitely is. It definitely is. That definitely is.
He has 3 nipples too, like Dalia. Or is it staph?
Nah, that's a nipple. How the fuck you get staph on your solar plexus? All right.
You become a very special person.
56 pounds for
Axel Sola coming in at 156. Let's take a look at these odds. Sola coming in at plus 124. My official prediction for this fight was Sola KO.
Screw the French. Screw the Frenchies.
I don't believe
No
it,
Frenchies.
but Jodes is just so susceptible to being like split open bad. Like really, really bad. And I could absolutely see that leading to a TKO. But then I saw a picture of Axel Sola playing piano, and I'm not even kidding, it really made me fucking rethink my pick. Really, really made me rethink my pick. But I always say I'd rather take the L than live with the regret, so I'm going to stick with it. My bets are kind of all over the place on this one. If you guys want to ask about them, I'll talk about them. But, yeah, my
Come on,
official
Mason Jones here.
prediction was Axel Sola KO.
Mason Jones decision on my end.
Plus 150.
I don't know. Took Sola. Sola is coming off his UFC debut where he knocked out Reese McKee in round 3. I rate Mason Jones a little bit better than Reese McKee. I wouldn't say he's like the next best thing. He's just a little bit better.
Also,
He did
debut
survive an
jitters.
onslaught. Yeah, he did survive an onslaught from Oki
Yep.
and came back and finished him the next round. So if Sola, I think something similar could happen here, but I think Solo
Oki
starts slow.
loses to
Jones
anybody
picks up
that's
the
his
first
size.
round. True. But I think Solo will start slow. Jones wins the first round. I think round 2 is going to come down to Jones getting a takedown. And then I think round 3, Solo's going to try to piece him up for that KO, but it's not going to come. And I think Jones wins a decision 29-28.
I could see it. I think Solo's gonna find his chin. I think he's gonna split him open really, really bad. Let me see. Yeah, my bets are kind of all over the place on this one. I'll show you them later, Brody.
Because
Or
Jones is
else
going to be the
Solo.
far better wrestler in this fight.
100%. I agree with that. I think
55%
Solo's better on the
takedown
feet.
accuracy,
I will also say,
which is kind of crazy.
undefeated fighters aren't doing super good this year. 4
No,
of
they are not.
Mason Jones' 5 previous resulted UFC fights have gone the distance. Axel Sola has won 11 of his 12 pre. What? Isn't he undefeated?
He has one draw.
Oh. See. Dude, but Mason Jones,
That's right.
he,
Take Jones.
bro,
Everybody take
he
Jones.
went to a decision with a 40-year-old Jeremy Stevens, who came back off a like
Yeah, how long
4-year
ago?
layoff. Balajioki
How's it
loses
mean?
to everybody who's his size. He lost to Ludovic Klein. Dude.
When was that?
2021.
Was that his first stint or second stint?
No, 2022.
That was his first stint.
That doesn't make me more confident
Since he
in
came
somebody,
back,
though.
since he's come back, he hasn't lost.
Yeah, but he beat a 40-year-old fucking Jeremy Stevens by decision and then knocked out Balajioki.
He's still winning.
Sola's undefeated.
Axel Sola's his only UFC fight is against Reese McKee. And if everything goes the way I said, Jones is gonna win. I think Sola's gonna try to find the knockout in round 3. I think he starts slow. I think round 2 will be won by Jones because of the takedowns and the control. And I see it ending that way. I don't see Sola getting the KO in round 3. I don't see him getting the KO on Jones. He could bust him up. He could bloody him. But I don't see that like completely giving him the fight.
We'll see. I'll play the Jones
One of us is
side
gonna be
too
right
with
here.
you. Like I'll be tailing all your bets. I always do. But I absolutely see this either Jones decision or Sola KO. I don't see Sola getting a decision. I don't see either of them getting a submission. I don't see Jones knocking out Sola. All right, we'll see. We'll see. That's like the most against each other we are on this card so far. So that's it for the prelims. Moving up, we got Curtis Campbell going up against Danny Silva. Right here.
The main card, he is
Probably going to be pick flipping on this one.
all the way from California, Danny Silva.
I don't know.
45.
Danny Silva looking good.
145 pounds.
Coming at 145. Let's see how Campbell's looking here. Because my pick is Danny Silva KO. Danny Silva's definitely better on the feet. I know Curtis has that weird like calf kick fucking KO like a minute in. If that happens again, if he knocks him out TKO leg kicks again, I'm never doubting Curtis Campbell. And I think Curtis Campbell is a very good fighter. He's a more complete fighter for sure. Danny Silva's good on the feet, man. But I'm also not touching this fight a whole hell of a lot. At least if I do, I'm not betting Danny Silva a whole hell of a lot. But that was my prediction.
Danny Silva's only recent loss is to Kevin Vallejos. Let's remember this.
That is true.
His one loss out of his last 5
this.
fights
Talk me back into this,
has
Brody.
been Vallejos.
Help me slam this.
All right. So Curtis Campbell, 8-0, UFC debut. We know how the debuters have been this year. They haven't been doing the greatest. He's a grappler. He's gonna want to grapple.
He's a
but
grappler
Danny
with a
Silva's
couple
seen
lucky
everything.
KOs, yeah.
A couple lucky KOs. He throws loopy punches, but when he's on top, he's good with top control. He's a ground and pound type of TKOer, usually. But Danny Silva, his only recent loss is to Kevin Vallejos.
Which you
Out of his last 5 fights,
How did he lose to him? KO.
decision.
Okay, you can't. That's
Decision.
not a bad loss by any means.
You can't take that. Like
No, you can't rate that bad.
Kevin couldn't connect clean enough to Danny's chin to put him out, like he did against Giga, like he did against Emmett. Like Danny Silva's a great technical striker. He's got great footwork, great head movement, good rips to the body.
If
He might
Campbell
land
can't get this to the
significant shots a
ground, he
minute.
is fucked. He is
Danny Silva's got an 81% takedown defense. And he has great get-ups. He's hard to track. He's really hard to track. You can't really connect with all your power when you're fighting Danny.
taking Campbell. Why are
You
you
got to
taking
make your move
Campbell?
of what you want to connect to.
I want to know why he's taking Campbell.
I think I
So
got
am I hearing what I think I'm hearing, Brody?
Danny Silva decision, man.
You're thinking Danny Silva decision
I think a decision.
plus 400. I could see
I
it.
don't think he knocks
Campbell's
him. I don't.
tough. Campbell's tough.
Campbell looks like he's a tough SOB. I don't think he knocks. I think Danny Silva's also a decision machine.
True. True. You know, I'm gonna hammer that down right now. Let's see what I can get this.
Danny Silva's also my underdog lock this week.
Heard it here first. Plus
I think he gets
510
it.
on Fanatics. KO
The
plus
decision?
640. Yeah.
I think it happens.
I like that.
I wasn't really
Plus
impressed with
510.
Campbell that much.
Yeah, like I said, that little leg kick KO was weird. If you're getting fucking KO'd by a leg kick in the first round, you don't belong in the cage. That's brutal. That's like
Danny Silva.
that's rough. If he does it again though, you can't doubt. I don't think he
Yeah,
does it against
again,
Danny
you can't
Silva,
doubt
though.
him.
He's got great takedown defense, like you said.
81%.
Yeah, I'm on
I think
Danny
Silva's a
Silva
lock
here.
in this card.
Yeah. There's always one. There's always one. One parlay buster, and it might be Danny Silva, and it might be in our favor.
Yeah, and last week was Cutelaba.
Yep. Which was in our favor. We both had that.
Yes, it was.
Well, I hope you're wrong, bro.
Oh, I hope I'm right. I got 5 units riding on this one.
On the decision or on the money line?
On the money line.
Take it, man. I might have to tail that 100%. I really like that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess Campbell, if he's able to get takedowns and get top control. But Danny Silva has pretty good get-up game.
He's got good get-ups.
He's seen this before,
People-
he's been around.
What I was hearing was the only reason Vallejos beat him was the takedowns that he got. But then when Vallejos got him down, Danny was able to get back up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's
I like the Danny Silva decision. Seven of his last 8 fights have gone to decision, it said. Yeah, we're running that at a plus 400. Moving up. We got CLD going up against Roman Dolidze. I gotta pee real quick, Brody. Grab a drink. So you start breaking this one down. Let me run these weigh-ins. We got CLD, who's been looking phenomenal lately. Absolutely phenomenal at this point in his career.
86.
Coming in at 186.
he is coming off back-to-back knockouts. One was a spinning back elbow, one was a spinning back fist. Feel like you gotta go CLD. You almost have to. The only thing is, I don't think a KO is coming in this fight. Dolidze hasn't been KO'd before. I believe his only finishes are by submission. And I don't see CLD as a real submission threat into this fight. He is a real knockout threat, but yeah, no one's been able to knock out Dolidze, and the only one to sub him was Fluffy. He's a world champion grappler, but he doesn't use his grappling. He rather stand and bang. He has poor IQ. Very poor fight IQ. CLD smart. He knows when to grapple if he's in danger. He knows when to back out of things. He knows when people are hurt. He knows how to, he's the high pressure, powerful striker. He has good speed, gets wild when he feels in danger, but he has those back-to-back KOs. The spinning back fist was to Marco Tullio, and the spinning back elbow was to Eric Anders. Yeah, I think CLD wins this fight here too. But like I said, Dolidze has a good chin. Dolidze is durable. Dolidze is not going to get knocked out. I think it goes to a decision. I think CLD wins a decision here. Welcome back.
Did you say CLD decision here?
I said CLD decision.
Came right. Yeah, CLD. Like you say, he's looked great recently, but he definitely can be a little unpredictable sometimes. So I wouldn't go hammering down the KO by any means. Delidze is very tough. I don't even know what you just said, Brody, but Delidze is very tough. He's been around a while. You've seen it
Lidze's
all.
never been KO'd.
Never been KO'd. How many times has he
His
been?
only finished loss was to Fluffy.
Okay, I don't think CLD would submit him anyways, but I was gonna ask how many times he's been
No.
finished. Yeah, he's tough. Decision and KO somehow same odds. I mean, I get it. CLD's riding a little bit of a KO streak here.
Yeah, I was just talking about it.
Yeah, I'm sure you probably said everything I could say about this. I agree. I think CLD decision. Let me see. I think my pick actually was KO. It was KO. I see it as first time for everything. No one's been KO'd till they get KO'd. Let's go. What's up, Anthony? I could see it going either way. Delidze, what's he? 38 now? 36?
Lidze's old.
Yeah, he's
Well, not
getting up
old, but-
there. Well, let me see. I got it right
37.
here. 37.
37.
I picked the KO as my official bet, so I will official pick, so I will be throwing that into a parlay of some sorts. But I like the decision too. I think I'll be playing that with you too, Brody. CLD definitely winning this fight one way or another. I don't see Delidze
Yeah, there's no
holding him
way.
against the
I don't
cage or
either.
winning this fight. Okay. Everybody's hanging out now. What do you guys have for this? If you're betting this one, CLD and Delidze. Okay, you fucking killed it last week. By the way, good job. I saw your picks. You did better than we did. CLD, KO, or decision. Yeah, it seems like the way this one's going to be going. So,
I agree.
moving up. We got... Oh, man. I'm so excited for this
yeah.
one. I'm so excited for this one. We got Iwo, who might be your favorite fighter's new favorite fighter. If you haven't seen Iwo versus Ebo, pause this, go watch it, and then come back, because it's only going to take you about 2 minutes. And it's one of the craziest fights you will ever see. Back and forth. Both of them dropped each other like 5 times plus. Iwo seems to be a bad man. I mean, he got dropped and was throwing heat right back. Me? Yeah, any better than you. I don't know how good you did, Anthony. I can't remember. You both did better than us last week, though. Iwo's a fucking bad man. Long story short. Real bad man. And Austin Lane's making the fatal mistake. Yeah, Evlo. We're not even that far yet. Austin Lane's making the fatal mistake of getting KO'd and then moving down a weight class this late in your career. I don't see this ending well for him. Iwo undefeated.
206.
Like fantastic at 206.
Ivo Rudy Bereniewski.
Then we're gonna have Austin
Polish
Lane.
power.
Polish power. What the fuck kind of stance is that?
What is he
going
doing?
for? What the fuck?
Is he trying to channel his chakras?
He looks like Zen.
Is he?
205
No sugar. I know, yeah, he said he's not gonna have any sugar until he becomes a champion. Surprisingly only a minus 625 on Iwo. I'm shocked that he's not like a minus 2000. 96% of you fucking degenerates betting on Iwo, and I completely understand why. Iwo KO at a minus 250, not good enough for me. Gonna have to be the round one. I saw you, Brody. Gonna have to be the round one at a minus 160. And I don't see any other way this fight ends. Austin Lane beat Robelis to Spain. But Robelis to Spain was a fraud. He was a fraud. I don't think Iwo is gonna get taken down and held there. And if he does, good for Austin. But I think Austin Lane made a fatal mistake at this point in his career in moving down, and I think he's going to pay for it very, very early in this fight. I think, honestly, I say this all the time, but I'm being serious. I think it's going to be the first exchange. I don't see this fight going over 60 seconds. I don't. Unless Austin Lane turns away and starts fucking sprinting, I don't see this fight lasting more than 60 seconds.
Austin Lane's chin wasn't good at heavyweight, and now you're cutting a lot more weight to make 205, and you think your chin's gonna be better? And you're going up against a power puncher that is very powerful, very accurate, not afraid to enter firefights. Doesn't care if he gets clocked. He will get back up and throw it right back.
These Polish fighters, dude,
This
they're
is dumb
fucking,
for Lane.
they're gnarly.
They're monsters.
I can't believe he's only
And
a minus
Ewo,
625. You're on Lane?
he should be the biggest favorite.
Are you just saying shit just to say it now, Anthony? What do you mean you're taking Lane? Don't do it. You know what? Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Ewo is gonna knock him out. Or if Lane wants to do some grappling, I think Ewo subs him. Ewo inside the distance.
What's the Ewo sub? It's
Does
probably
Ewo have any
juice.
sub wins? Ewo has 2 sub wins.
Oh, just like, bro, imagine the Mantis sub and
Both
the
arm bars.
Austin's long. It's very long.
So if Austin wants to do some grappling, Ewo's got some arm bars in his back pocket.
Ewo has won each of his 7 previous pro MMA fights. Each of Ewo's 7 previous fights have failed to go the distance. Fight to go the distance minus 1600 for no. Oh my god. Ewo by KO.
Yep,
or
Baranowski KO.
Yeah, you don't see yeah, absolutely. You don't see round 1 finishes at minus money all that often. So let that say
No, you
what
don't.
must be said. Moving up. Yeah, MVP going up against Sam Patterson, and I'm pretty excited for this fight, man. I love MVP.
I got mixed feelings on this fight now.
Let me just start before we do anything. Let me just say MVP is one of my favorite fighters. I've been watching MVP fight since I was probably 13, 14 years old. I'm about to be 27. I watched him in Bellator. I watched him roll Pokeballs at these dudes. You know, I know how MVP fights. So does Sam Patterson. But let's talk about that in a second. Sam Patterson looking really good, coming in at 170. Michael Page clearly pissed somebody off behind the scenes. I don't know if it was his one-off, just shoot up to middleweight, beat Jared Cannonier, and then bounce fight that pissed somebody off. But not him. But they're making him fight down the rankings right now. And he's fighting an unranked fighter at that. You know, and I want to note a couple of things. Oh no, I'm on Evlo. So I want to note a couple of things here. MVP usually has so much energy during his fight week, and he's so cocky, and he's so confident, and he's arrogant almost because he's so confident in his abilities, rightfully so. He doesn't have that energy this week. Him and Sam Patterson have trained multiple times together, and there's a couple of clips. I wish I had them up in front of me right now. There's a couple of clips where I feel like they almost leaked the script. And Sam Patterson's in an interview, and they start asking him, "What's your game plan? Da la la. How do you get this done?" And he said, "Well, Saturday night, I'm gonna show you that I'm an MMA fighter, a mixed martial arts fighter." And he really stuck it in the mixed martial arts fighter. And we cut to Michael Venom Page. I'm talking to him, and they're like, "So what was it like when you trained with Sam Patterson?" You know, he's long, he's rangy, he's good. He's a very good grappler. He said, Sam has this way of getting against the cage. He's got a little sit cage raised, back's against the cage, right? And he goes to cut. And when he cuts the cage, he starts cutting the cage almost to feed you to his back. Like you think, oh, I'm going to be able to cut this gap. He throws up, boom, a standing guillotine. And MVP really made sure to talk about that and the fact that he can get caught in it. He mentioned that 2 or 3 times in this one little clip, which leads me to believe that Patterson has caught him in that submission attempt multiple times in training. And I think we're going to see an MVP that looks a little different than usual. You know, it's hard to call him timid because of his fight style. He's so like, he's out for 30 seconds and then he's in, bam, bam, and he's out for 45, in, bam, bam. He doesn't win minutes. He's not a minutes fighter. He's a moments fighter. He always is. But if Sam Patterson, not even submit him, not even if he submits him, he had 1 takedown in 2 rounds, he could win this fight. And if MVP has that in the back of his mind going into this fight, that's not a good thing. MVP's fight style kind of thrives off of confidence. And the more he starts picking you apart, and the more he starts finding his timing and his range, he starts to showboat a little more, and he'll rock you, and then he'll emote on you. And I don't think if he rocks Sam Patterson, he's going to emote on him. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he has that same confidence. I don't think he has that same energy. And I think this is my long-winded way of saying that I think Sam Patterson wins this fight, which is crazy. I really love MVP. I could see him knocking him out. Absolutely, it's MVP. I can't really see MVP winning a decision here. I think Patterson is going to be too ready for this fight. And I know other people have gone, yeah, I know MVP's game plan. He's going to out in, baby. And they have absolutely nothing for it. They look dumbfounded. But I think Sam Patterson's very smart. And I think he's a little underrated. And I think he gets it done, man. I really do. I feel wrong betting against MVP, but I have to on this one. It's a weird fight. I feel like he loses it and then goes over to Netflix for MMA or goes over to boxing or something. 38 years old, 37 years old. He's not going to be fucking fighting for a title. You know, he's fighting down in the rankings right now. Sam Patterson has a lot more to win from this fight than MVP has to lose from this fight. Take a Patterson out of boy. What are you thinking, Brody? I just talked you into Sam Patterson, didn't I?
You might have. You might have.
That's not what I'm
like
trying to
MVP,
do.
man.
I never want to ever talk somebody out of their pick because that's your pick. But I'm just giving my opinion. And I love MVP. I love MVP. I will be throwing him in a KO parlay. Just saying.
I started as an MVP hater, and I eventually came around to him.
I remember we watched his first fight in the UFC together. And I told you, I was like, bro, be on the lookout for MVP. And he walked out as the Undertaker, and you were like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Yeah.
You were like, what the fuck is this guy doing? And I was like, nah, bro.
There's room for Kevin Holland that whole fight. Yeah, no, I came around to MVP. I like him. He's probably one of the best strikers
In MMA.
in MMA.
In MMA. 100%.
Yeah.
It's so unique. And like it's one of those things where you see him on tape and you're like, oh, that's all he's gonna do. And then he's in front of you and he's doing it, and you're like, oh my god, it's happening. And I have no answer to it. And I could see that happening to
It's
Patterson.
like as soon as you get set in front of him, he's throwing something.
Yes. He doesn't let you
Right when the set is there,
Yeah.
it's boom.
And he's very good at mixing up his timing, man. No one strikes like him. They don't. You know, he's very unique. You can't.
The closest you can
can't
probably
train
get is
for
Wonder
that.
Boy.
Yeah, and even then, it's way more Kyokushin, like karate. The MVP is just like peekaboo, like weird in and out. You can't train. You can't find a partner for him,
No,
like
you
to
really can't.
emulate him.
That's why I was all over this MVP decision. I was even thinking KO because I heard he was pissed about this matchmaking.
He was questioning
But
it.
I'm not.
I didn't see him get pissed about it, but he definitely was like, you know, this is weird. But at the same time, why do you move up to middleweight fight Jared Cannonier for a one-off fight and then be like, nah, I'm good. So they're like, all right, fine, you're fighting down the rankings then. If you just fucked up the
See, I thought he
rankings,
said he'd fight wherever they wanted him to, though.
that's what he said
I
to the
thought he said if they
public,
want keep
but
me at 185, I'll stay there. If they want to bring me to 120, I'll go back down.
who
Because he
knows
looked
what's
good at
going on. He
185.
looked
He was
very good at
fast.
185. Beat the shit out of Jared Cannonier. Like
Yeah, he
peekaboo
fucking
style.
told him
Me
to
too.
calm down.
I love watching it. Yeah, he was like,
You might have sold me on Patterson. Yeah, he was like, calm down, calm down.
you know,
You might have sold me
I
on
don't think
Patterson.
those games will get into Patterson's head. I think Patterson's underrated.
They won't. As much as they've been sparring together too in training, like this is MVP's training partner. This is the one that he brought
MVP
in.
has brought in Sam Patterson for the Ian Gary fight, for Kevin Holland fight? It might have been. I think it was a Kevin Holland fight. He brought him in for 2 or 3 fights. And there's just, you see what I mean? Like, where's that energy this week? Go look at the fight
Yeah.
week. Go look at the media days from Ian Gary and from Kevin Holland. Way different MVP. Way different MVP than you're seeing this week.
Yeah, you might have sold me on that Sam Patterson a bit. I already have some MVP decision parlays played, but
Mind you guys
I'm
too,
gonna have to
before
take
I
a look
forget
at
to
some
mention,
Patterson props.
for some reason on Fanatics right now, you cannot get a Sam Patterson sub. You can get a Sam Patterson decision, or you can get a Sam Patterson decision with better odds. So if you think he gets a decision, hammer that shit down on Fanatics. You can get it like a plus 560 right now or something. Hopefully, if it hits, though, they don't try to fucking burn anybody on it, but it shouldn't because it pops up as a decision. That's their own fault. All right, let's see. So, real quick. Patterson plus 160. MVP minus 192. 85% of people betting on MVP. Patterson decision at plus 650. Patterson sub at a plus 450 on DraftKings. You cannot get the sub right now on Fanatics. Michael Page KO plus 175. So all plus monies.
Good bet.
Yeah, would you like to see? Fight to end by KO plus 105. And I've heard a couple of people say they think Sam Patterson's only path to victory would be a KO. I don't see Sam Patterson landing many significant strikes here. I think his only path to victory here would be a submission. But I think we honestly spoke our piece on this quite a bit. So, fight to go the distance, no, minus 175. I don't think either of them land that many significant strikes. 30 plus for MVP at a plus 100. 30 plus for Patterson. I don't even think they land that much. I think MVP lands like 20. And Sam Patterson lands like fucking 13, 14. I think it's going to be really low. I think Shamrock is getting rocked. Ooh, I'm on Shamrock. He is on Abdul Sawadi, whatever his name is.
Sawadi.
Moving up to, this is a co-main, right?
Yes, it is.
Luke Riley
Which
versus
is kind of
Michael
shocking.
Aswell.
Riley's second fight in the UFC. He's already a co-mainer.
Good for him, man. I mean, his last fight was fucking bonkers too. Michael Asterisk Aswell coming off a round 1 KO over a round 1 KO over Lucas Almeida. Obviously Lucas had a broken hand there. Very clearly broken hand, so hard to rate that one. But Michael's tough, man. Going up against Luke Riley, coming off a round 2 KO over Bogdan Rod. Beautiful left hook, caught the chin, knocked him out cold. Got Luke Riley. His grappling and his takedown defense definitely, I don't want to say it got exposed because it was never really, no one ever thought it was that good in the first place. But this kid's got hands, man. I don't see any takedowns this fight. I don't see any submission attempts. Michael Aswell, he's a fucking Bronx boxer. He's good. He's got some heat in his hands. He's tough. He said he's gonna show heart and durability or something like that we've never seen before, but I don't think it's gonna matter too much. I think Luke Riley's gonna get the finish, and I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking. Wait, I'm confused. I think you might be behind where we're at. Oh, yeah. The weigh-ins aren't in order, so you might be seeing them weird. I don't know what the hell you're seeing. Anywho, I'm sticking with the Luke Riley KO plus 250. Aspinall's tough, but I think Luke Riley just hits so fucking hard, it's not gonna matter. I think he'll be able to piece up better combinations. I could see Aspinall having a little bit of success here. Maybe in the pocket, but I think Luke Riley's just the better striker all around. I think he hits harder, he's younger, he's faster. Luke Riley by KO.
Yeah. I'm with you on that one.
See a fight to go the
Fast,
distance.
accurate, plenty of
Yes,
power. He's
minus
got 9
130.
KO wins, good
Yeah.
clinch work, throws combos.
Fighting at home.
The only thing that I don't like about him is he's from Cage Warriors.
Yeah, yeah. No, I realized that a couple days ago when I was doing some research. There's always an outlier. Always an outlier. I mean, I rate Bogdan Grad. I really like Bogdan Grad.
I don't.
You don't at all? You don't rate him at all?
I didn't think he's that good.
He was
I didn't think he beat
dominating
Luke
the
Riley
first round. I didn't
because
I
of
don't remember
wrestling.
what happened.
As soon as he stopped wrestling, Riley knocked him out.
I don't know. I like Bogdan. I'm thinking the same thing happens here though. Luke
I like
Riley
Bogdan
KO.
Guskov.
Yeah. It's weird that they kind of look the same.
I don't like
too.
Bogdan Grad.
I like Bogdan. I like both of them. But yeah, give me the Luke Riley KO at a plus 250.
I like the KO. I really want to
Decision
see
plus
it. One thing,
140.
again, something that worries me. Asbel has never been KO'd before.
Right.
Asbel has never been finished.
Taking Riley, good pick. No, yes. So I could see the decision at plus 140, but I think there's always an outlier. There's first for everything. Like I said a few minutes ago, no one's been knocked out till they've been knocked out.
True. And Riley hits hard.
Riley hits
He
wicked
shut down
hard.
Grad.
Bogdan Grad. Good. Good. He's got a funny voice. He's got like a wicked. He's like talk like this, like a wicked bad lisp.
This is another fight that I am predicting does not go to round 3.
Yep, I could see this ending in 2 as well. I think it is a Luke Riley round 2 KO again. In very similar fashion. Minus the wrestling, you know. I think the first round's a brawl. Maybe you feel him out a little bit. And I think the second round's a fucking barn burner.
Yeah.
So we're both thinking the same thing.
We still
here,
don't
though.
know.
Both thinking Luke Riley
There's
wins
still
this.
things up in the air with Aswell, too. Aswell only won his last fight because Lucas Almeida had a broken right hand.
Yeah.
Which, thank you, Michael Aswell. I think I won about $1,000 that day on you.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
That was the easiest call of the year.
I bet the overs are the significant strikes. Those should hit.
Over 80, yeah.
Always the first time. Damn right. Dude, Luke Riley's got some fucking missiles in his hands, dude. And I think when he's the hammer, he's on. I think he's a sledgehammer when he's the hammer.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with it. That was my original. I'm sticking with the Luke Riley KO. I think someone's getting a KO in this fight.
I mean, Aswell's
Fireworks, co-main, Luke
striking
Riley's
D
gonna be
is
fucking
terrible.
amped. His what?
His striking defense is terrible. He's taking 8 shots a minute.
Yeah. Well, he's a brawler. That's why. I guarantee the
tries to
bot
brawl.
probably tagged him as a brawler too.
Probably.
Riley hits way harder. He's faster. I think it's ending by KO, and I think if either of them gets it, it's Luke Riley. So give me Luke Riley KO.
No, the bot did not strike it as a brawler.
Really?
It's a volume striker, the bot said.
What's he landing per minute?
And also went with as well. Holy crap.
Really? I didn't even check the bot, actually. I don't even have those up in front of me. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. The bot said as well by decision at a 96% confidence.
Plus 400. All right. I have to take a look at the sheets.
So we're
after.
fighting the bot on this one.
Yep. No, I like the Luke Riley KO still.
I do too.
I mean, as well as, I guess, his experience, maybe. But Luke Riley, like, he's good, man. He's wicked good. Cage Warrior scares me, though. But I'm going to be sticking with the KO. I like my gut feeling on this one. Round 2 KO, sitting out plus 850. They are both fucking tough, though, so we'll see. We will see. Moving up, main event. Obzar Evloev going up against Lerone Murphy. You know, man, I would love to see Lerone win this fight. It's just not good.
Lerone's gonna win this fight.
Huh?
No, Lerone's gonna. You can't have that way of thought. You can't put that into the world.
He's not going to win
Lerone's
this fight.
gonna win this fight. Lerone's gonna win this fight.
Why the fuck does he look like he
Look at him.
aged like 40 years? What the fuck? Look at his face.
cut.
He looks
Not
like
a
he's
good
like
weight cut.
65 years old.
Not a good weight cut. Doesn't
No,
look good on him.
not at all. All right, where's Evloev?
Murphy looks good. Murphy looks good. Just looks a little older, but he looks good.
Evloev looks a lot bigger since his last fight, too. I know it's fucking 2 years ago, but... So, Evloev's not really much of a threat, you know. I did pick him sub this week, but let me explain why. Well, damn, let's see. Russian fighters. So, Evloev has fought the better competition. He's beaten the better competition. And I would have picked Evloev by decision because he's a decision machine. Lerone Murphy's gone to a lot of decisions, da-da-da-da-da. But if you watch Evloev's fight, it's a 3-round fight with Aljamain Sterling, which he won. He had Sterling, who's probably one of the best wrestlers in the UFC, in some very, very, very scary positions. Some very good submission attempts. Submission attempts that I think Lerone Murphy would have absolutely no idea how to even begin getting out of. And, that fight, really, really good. It was really good, but it took another really, really good top-ranked wrestler to make the fight look so good. Lerone Murphy's wrestling sucks. It sucks. And I love Lerone Murphy. Again, like MVP, I don't want to fucking bet against him, but I can't let my emotions make the decision for me. And Movzar, he doesn't hit that hard. He doesn't get a lot of submissions. He has no finishes in the UFC. I think he's really, 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 really going to try to prove that he should be fighting for the belt because he's been looked over so many times already. It's the same thing that happened to Marab on his come up. He was fucking 11-0, 12-0, but they were all decisions, so they didn't give him the fight till they absolutely had to. And if he can submit Lerone Murphy here, he is undoubtedly, unquestionably up next for the belt. If he gets a boring decision, they might not give him the title shot. They might skip right over and give it to fucking Gene Silva because they want money, baby. Lerone Murphy, way more dangerous on the feet, though. Evloev's not as bad on the feet as people think he is, though. He's decent. He's decent. Not great. Not bad. He's decent. He's slow. He is slow. He's decent.
He's going to be moving at half speed compared to Murphy.
Right. But Murphy's also going to have in the back of his head for 25 minutes, there are takedowns coming. And Evloev will get the takedowns.
True.
He will get them. And
he could have also thought that his last fight against Pico.
No, not against Pico. No.
Pico was a wrestler.
It's not
to the level as Evloev. It's not to the level of it. But
Pico,
he thought takedowns were
like
coming.
A wrestler, but he knocks dudes the fuck out. He's not. That's not the same thing. I
get it, but he knew takedowns were coming. He had a prep for him. I believe he even got one takedown, and Murphy got back up. and then ended up knocking him out.
I think if Evloev gets Murphy down, Murphy's not getting up until the round ends. And I really like
He
Murphy
might
too. I
only
don't
need-
even want to be talking like this, but
I don't see Evloev finishing him. He has no finishing abilities that I've seen in the UFC.
he got really close against Sterling, man. Sterling's a way,
He can
way better fucking wrestler than Lerone Murphy is, and Evloev's gotten so big since his last fight. Most of the people that move slow, as soon as they touch you, you're going to sleep because they come with power. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
has
Not
no power,
Evloev though. He isn't really. He's not a.
Evloev has no
He's not
power.
a knockout threat. Way more of a submission threat than a knockout threat with neither of either in the UFC. But I think this is the one where he gets it done. I think this is gonna be like the y'all must have forgot performance from Evloev.
Let's see. Let me go back here. When was Evloev's last finish?
Not in the UFC.
2018, before the UFC.
Yep.
He knocked out Rafael Diaz.
Yep. I'm aware. 8 years.
That was the last time he got a finish.
Yep.
Since joining the UFC, he could not finish Sung Woo Choi. He couldn't finish Enrique Barzola, Mike Grundy, he went to a split decision with Nick Lentz,
He's had some
Hakeem
close
Daroud.
moments. He's gotten rocked a couple of times.
He couldn't finish those guys. He couldn't finish dudes that are no longer
Would you
in
let
the
Diaz
UFC.
raw dog you if he said that it was important for his training? Yes. Hoping Murphy knocks him out. I hope so too, man. I will be throwing Murphy in one of my KO parlays. I would love to see it. I would absolutely love to see Lerone Murphy get a fucking another spinning elbow KO just like he did on Pico. I don't think it happens though. I would be fucking if I lost $100 on that, I wouldn't be mad. I'd be happy if it meant Lerone Murphy got a fucking gnarly KO. I'm not putting $100 on this fight, but if you know that happened, I wouldn't even be mad about it. Murphy better on the
I
feet.
like the Murphy KO.
100%. But I feel like being better on the feet never matters anymore. You know, it's not going to go, I don't know, I'm back and forth. Now I'm kind of thinking Lerone Murphy decision.
That's what the bot says.
Really? I'm sticking with the
54%
Evloev.
confidence.
I'm sticking with the Evloev sub, but I might throw up.
I'm sticking with the
decision on
Murphy
something.
KO.
KO plus 750. So odds makers both think we're a little crazy. They think you're a little bit crazier than me on DraftKings.
I feel like we're equally crazy.
Gee.
We're both predicting a fighter to get finished who's never been finished before.
Yeah. Fight to go the distance. Yes is going to be like a minus fucking 300, I bet. Yeah, minus 275.
Close.
There's a lot on the line for this fight. You know, Murphy more active. Has what, probably 3 fights since Evloev's last fight against Aljamain. That was 2024. I could see it. I could see Murphy winning a KO or decision. I could see Evloev winning by sub. But I gotta stick with my gut on this one. I think the wrestling mismatch is gonna be way too much.
I think he's gonna get caught coming in for a takedown.
I hope he does. I'd love to see it. I will have it on a parlay. Just letting y'all know now. So moving up, because we're almost fucking 2 hours in here. Give you guys some free bets. So my light work picks this week are gonna be Iwo KO round 1 plus 185, and separately we're gonna have Pinto KO round 1 plus 240. Put those together for a 2-legger, you get a plus 869 Bolt Super Duper Live. Getting a little bit sweaty. All these fights, not fighter to get the KO. I just didn't want to type out both names. Just the fight with this fighter in it to end by KO. We have the Sutherland fight, the Pinto fight, the Wood fight, the Mason Jones fight, the Campbell fight, the Ewell fight, and the Riley fight. All to just end by KO, either fighter, plus 7766. Cooking now, baby. Got Shem money line, Parachich KO at any point, Mantis sub. Didn't mean to put round there. Wood money line plus 31,945, almost 320 to 1 on your money. Underdog lock of the week. It was gonna be Shamrock, but by the time we started this video, he already switched to a favorite. I'm going Nathaniel Wood at a plus 190. I like him. I like his experience. I think he's tough. I think as the fight goes on, I think if he doesn't get finished in the first round, no matter how bad he gets wobbled, I'll be feeling good. Because I think he wins this fight in the second and third round. I think he takes it by decision. So, a couple of fucking heaters for you guys. Feeling good this week, so I got day off tomorrow for the most part. I might post a couple reels for you guys with a few more heaters that I really, really like.
I got a couple of things on my side for you guys. My sure things, we have an over rounds parlay. We got the Jones solo fight to go over, Campbell silver fight to go over, and CLD Delidze going over. That brings you to a plus 277. Another one, we got the Sutherland Petrovic fight under 1.5 rounds, Pinto by KO and Iwo by KO. That's a plus 326. Both
like
of those
that
should
one.
come out on top.
Yeah.
We got some mild sweats here. We got Mantis by sub. Trocoli's gonna, he's a very good poker player. He's there to go play poker. Jones to win a decision. I already mentioned it earlier how I think he gets it. And Riley to find that KO. The other one, we got Mantis to get a finish in round 1. Should happen. Pinto to get a knockout in round 2. That was when he got his last one. And Patterson to win in round 3 to start. Because I feel like Patterson does get the win. It will be in round 3.
Yeah.
I think
it would not be.
he's
I
good
don't
at
think it would be
surviving.
early
You might
either.
just get... Yeah, MVP's good at surviving. And I think if Patterson subs him, he's really just going to have to get MVP to say, I'm done. Hail Marys. We got Danny Silva by decision. Iwo by sub. This is only there because if Austin Lane wants to grapple, Iwo does have some arm bars in his arsenal.
Which is, honestly,
Murphy-
it's probably going to be Austin Plan's game plan. Let's be fucking real here. Anytime he goes up against somebody who's known for just devastating power, which he fought at heavyweight up until now. Now he's fighting at light heavyweight. As are most of the fighters. But you got like Robelis to Spain, who is fucking gargantuan. And he was like, fuck that, I'm not striking with that dude, I'm wrestling him. And he might have seen Iwo's fight, and he might go, fuck that, I'm not fucking striking with that dude, I'm going to wrestle him. So I could see it too. I wouldn't go super heavy on it, half unit, but
we got it in the Hail Mary.
Yeah, for a reason.
Put that with the Murphy KO. It's a plus 24 110.
Don't forget to leave us a like if you guys haven't and you've been hanging out this whole time. Also, thank you guys so much for hanging out this whole time. This has been really cool. This is our first time doing a live stream. We usually record our videos all in one go anyways, so we'll probably just keep it like this. I like hanging out with you guys. It's nice getting other people's opinions too, like during the video.
The backup Hail Mary. We got the Shamrock Al Swahadi fight to end in round 2.
Yep.
Sutherland Petrovic fight to end round 2, and then Riley to get a round 2 KO. That is at a plus 11,300. My underdog lock of the week. My underdog lock this week is Danny Silva.
Yes, sir. I like that one.
I feel like he's good. He's good. My
About
two
the
prop
same
locks. This one was by accident. Shamrock Al Swahadi, no round 3. I was sick all week, guys. That was a complete accident. Don't tail that. Or tail it, your choice. Riley and Aswell, no round 3. That was on purpose. That is placed. That is set. That should happen.
Yeah, I really like that one. I'll definitely be tailing that. Yeah, so that's the breakdown for this week. That's the bets. I'll probably post a couple of reels with a few more parlays in there. Cook up some round 1 KO parlays for you. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. This has been really cool. Like it too. Yeah, me too, man. I think this is gonna be the new vibe. Might as well. I mean, hang out, let the VOD post. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. If you're not, especially if you just hung out with us for an hour and a half, you gotta like us a little bit, right? Don't forget to tell your mom,
Yeah.
tell your mom's friends. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Come hang out. Let's talk MMA. I love this fucking sport. I love you guys. I love you, Brody. I love making money. And I'm very excited for this card tomorrow. Day cards statistically have been pretty good to us. And I'm hoping those statistics ring true tomorrow. And we'll be back Sunday or Monday to recap and hopefully talk about what hit.
And some
Anything else from you,
motherfucking
Brody?
money. Tail.
Yeah.
Pick one of us and tail. One of us is gonna hit.
Yeah.
Both of us are probably gonna hit.
We're against each other more than usual this week, but we always find a way to kind of line our bets up.
Yeah.
So an hour and 40 minutes later, thank you guys. I love you guys, and we will see you Sunday or Monday. Peace.